Restoration.
For every story, we always have the true story owner who is able to tell us if the story that is being told is true or false. Today, we have a young woman who has survived this industry amidst rumors, amidst criticisms, and is still fighting on strong. Please let's welcome our guest, Abena Ghana. Hello, darling. How are you?
I'm good.
You're welcome. Take a seat.
Thank you.
Abena Ghana. Why Abena Ghana?
That's huge. Thank you. Abena Ghana because I'm Abena, and then I'm a proud,
You were born on a Tuesday.
On the Tuesday, and then I'm a proud Ghanaian, so I decided to use Ghana and then Abena. And God being so good, yeah.
It's worked.
Yeah, it's worked for me.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. I always tell people that until you know where someone is coming from, you don't have the right to judge the person. Who are you? Where did you grow up? What was your childhood like?
Okay, thank you. Abena Ghana is from Brungahafa region, Brekum. I'm from a family of 7. My mom, dad, I have other 3 siblings. And then growing up wasn't easy for us. My mom was a single parent. They divorced when I was 5. Yeah, so she was selling rice to take care of us. I'm from a home, my home is not that bad, but it wasn't all that good. So talking about my past, anytime I want to talk about it, there's kind of tears. So I normally don't want to talk about it.
I want to know. I want to know because what we always see is the glory, but the story before the glory is what we always miss. That is why I want to know. When your father left at 5, I know single mothers struggle. What were some of the struggles you went through?
Okay, she was selling food. She had a restaurant. So it was my granny who was taking care of us. We are 4 girls and a boy. And I'm the last girl, and then my other brother. So my granny was taking care of us. My mom had to go to station to sell rice, to take care of my other sisters.
She would carry it on her head?
No, she was having a restaurant, and then we also have a place like station in the evening. We have a table. Everybody, you sell rice like now what people are doing, selling kinky and all that. So that's what she was doing to take care of us. And it wasn't easy, as I said, but she did well. She make sure like we had everything, we lacked nothing. But you know, kids, we want to be on our own. And my regret is my dad not being there, because there are some things I wouldn't have done if I was having a dad.
After the divorce, he never came back?
No. So when I was last 3 years that he came back, he's sorry and all that, we should accept him back. My dad is a pastor. He's a pastor, yes.
The pastor left his family when he was leaving. You were 5 and came back just 3 years ago.
Yeah, 3, 4 years ago, yeah.
Begging for your forgiveness.
Yeah.
How badly did that vacuum affect you? Because fathers have a very vital role they play in raising kids.
Okay.
How did that affect you?
After secondary school, I came to Accra to live with my auntie. And then the treatment wasn't that good. So I had to leave home to go and stay with a friend. So to me, I think if my dad was around, he wouldn't have allowed me to travel to Accra. I don't know, like to travel to Accra to do what? He would have been there, you know, to direct us, to advise us on so many things. But it was my mom. And you know, mom, when you love your kids so much, when they want to do something, you want to support them. So I started wanting to act. And being in the BA, Brungahafa, it wasn't easy for me to act. There was no audition, no platform, nothing. So I had to come to Accra and then be with my auntie. And my auntie too, like 5 o'clock, she will lock the gate. You don't have to go out, you can't do this. And sometimes you go on auditions, you come home around 9 and the gate is locked. So you have to find a place to stay. And it wasn't easy, so I had to move and stay with a friend. I think that was that experience, like that part was everything. And I always say, without the past, there will be no future. So everything that happens to me was meant to be.
Was it easy with your friend?
Yeah, she was okay. We were living in an uncompleted building around Adenta. I always tell my cousin when I'm driving there, I'll park and I'm like, Rich love, you see this beautiful building? It was uncompleted. We were sleeping on the floor with Portia, mom, and the other sisters. Because I wanted to.
You were hungry for fame.
No, it wasn't fame. I had a passion. I wanted to act. When I was young, when I see you, Josie on TV, when they're talking, Delay, all these people, I'm like, Nana Mama, I'm like, yeah, I want to do this, I want to do this. And being in Bunga Hafo region, all the time, everything is in Accra or Kumasi. There was no opportunity, nothing.
So you had to survive.
Yeah, I had to. And then me staying with my auntie, good home that I can't pursue what brought me to Accra. I had to go and stay with a friend. And if that will help me to achieve whatever I want to achieve, it was okay for me.
So how were you feeding? Because you were not working.
Yeah, it was God. There was always a way out. It was God. Just God. Sometimes we have to drink gari with salt. And my mom knew nothing about this. Because my mom was okay. We were living in our own house. She was selling food, feeding other people's children. And there was
you were
no call from me, nothing. Nobody heard anything about me for like 4 years. I was not calling my mom because if I call, she would tell me to come back home. And I didn't want to go back home.
And they did not make any attempts to look for you?
There was no phone to call. They called my auntie. She said, your daughter, we're free. So I don't know where she is. And then my mom too, they search and search, asking people. Sometimes you go somewhere and say, so I just called her. I would lie and just go back because I wanted to do something for myself.
To be successful.
Yeah, and then it wasn't all that easy. But when people see you, they think, and then they start judging without knowing anything about your past. Yeah.
How crazy could moments be at that time?
It wasn't easy, but with Portia and the mom, they made it easier for me. Because whatever they eat, I'll eat.
It's okay. Can I have some tissue, please? Were there times you could go a day without food?
Never. But we normally eat curry. And then sometimes I cry because there is a lot of food at home. My mom is having all, but because of my career, because of what I want to be, I have to sacrifice everything, avoid my family, and just be here.
Leave the comfort of your home,
Yes.
a shelter, and live in an uncompleted building.
Yes.
And eat gari maybe 3 times a day.
With salt.
Not sugar.
There was no sugar. There was no money, so salt. My mom is not even aware of this. Like, nobody. She doesn't even know. I've never mentioned this to anyone. I don't even know what I'm saying. I think if whatever I'm saying is going to help someone else too, for people to know it's not just what they see. People go through a lot to be where they are today.
There is more.
So me sharing it, I'm not shy. I'm not. It's the past, and I think a lot of successful people, they've been through a lot than even what I'm talking about now. So, yeah.
At what point did you get your break?
We went to. There was an audition at Van Vicker's barbering shop around Labadi here, I think here. And then we went there and there was this girl. After the audition, she told me, hey, Cecilia, I think you should go to Kumasi. I have this production that's, when you go, I think it will help you. You know, these Accra people, if you are not richer, they only cast these big girls. And, she was telling me that, she said, okay. I'll call you, then we go. So she called me and then we went to Kumasi. And we were having a production. It was McBrand's production, Nanama. She was doing an audition for her movie. So I went there and then I was picked. I started joining her group. She was having a group. Every Friday, it wasn't Friday or Saturday, I have to leave Accra, take a bus to Kumasi for the meeting and then return back. I did that for 6 months. And through that process, there was this girl, Pat. She said, there's this production, Pat Thomas production. I think you should go there. I'm not going to go there. It will help you. I'm like, you people say I should come here. Here too, there's no job. I've not been casted, not even a worker pass. And now you're telling me to go to another place. Okay, and so I went to Pat Thomas. And luckily for me, when I got there, they were doing trials or something for the upcomings. So I was picked for a role, me and Pages, and that was it. After that movie, they started casting me with Nanama, with Emilia, and that's how it started.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Were you getting paid?
Yes. They were paying us, the producer. At that time it was Brian. And then anytime we shoot, they're not going to give you huge money or something, but at least your TNT and something small for yourself. It was okay. I was okay with it, and they started casting me. So after the first movie, second movie, other producers started calling, and then you go for another movie. Even when you're on set, producers come on sets in Kumasi, most directors. So when they come, you're like, hey, Accra, yeah, do you okay? I'll call you, okay, for this job. Then they will take your number. So it started from
there.
Yeah, from there.
So when your mom saw you act, how did she feel?
She was so happy. She told me, hey, Abena Ghana. And I'm like, Mom, it's God, though. God, he knew I have nobody, so you pray for me, okay? May star now. And then they started laughing. So my sister was calling me, said, well, on your star, you cook.
So when your mom eventually saw you had become successful with your career, how did she feel?
She was so happy. And then she told me, hey, Abner, okay, so I didn't wait to me. And I'm like, Mom, it's God, though. You keep praying for me. I'll be a star for you. And then my sister is like, we're on your star, we're a cook. And now you're Fanta. So they started teasing me. And then I was there and they started seeing my posters. Those days, CDs.
Yeah.
They started, everywhere she is in the town, like, hey, you're home, Bano, the poster, so. You're home, Bano. She called me just like, Abena, you're home. I know your father will come looking for you. I know your father will call me one day. And believe you me, my dad called. They were watching TV. He just saw me. And he was telling their friends, that's my daughter. They said, you are lying. He said, it's my daughter. So my surname after the movie is Cecilia Jase Konama. And they're like, it's true. So you have daughters like this. And he's like, yeah, I have four beautiful girls and a boy.
After he had abandoned you?
Yes. And then later on, he called me. I don't know where he got my number. He called my mom or something. He called me like, Abner, Papa. I'm like, me Papa Ben, me the mini Papa Biao. And then I cut the call. So he called my mom like, I've embarrassed him. He was with the friends telling them, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, Daddy, me, man, who said, wow. But I knew he was the one calling, pa.
It was deliberate.
I did that.
You're just feeding him.
Yes. I was just...
his own dose.
But later my granny said, hey, it's nothing. You guys should forgive. Because of what happened, that's why you where you are today. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Maybe if he was there, you wouldn't have become this successful.
That's what my granny said. I'm like, okay, Nana, I've forgiven him.
So back to your friend's place. Were you still coming back there?
Yeah, she's still my friend.
No, even after the thing?
No, after I got a place, a friend rented a place for me. I had my own apartment. So I was living there with Portia, with my friend.
Okay.
Yeah, and then she had to go to school. And then she left.
Because I'm still trying to imagine
what I was
uncompleted
going through.
Building.
Uncompleted building.
How are you sleeping?
Yeah, uncompleted building. They have one room. They've covered with plywood.
Okay.
Okay, so, and then the door, they have curtain with our nice bed, the blog with the papers and the bed sheets.
That was your bed?
Yes, it was nice. We really enjoyed it that time.
Blogs?
Blogs. And then with you see this kind of TV paper, that boss, and they put it there flat like that, and then they will put the bed sheet on nicely. When you come to our home there, it wasn't easy. It was nice. We're enjoying it.
I remember the days I just couldn't go to the gym because it was that time of the month. Ya's extra long sanitary pad took the worry away easy.
Ya's comfort, I got Ya's confidence, I got Ya's.
The new Yas Extra Long Sanitary Pad is the joy of every woman. It is extra absorbent and fits perfect. Don't allow anything to hold you back when it's that time.
Wow.
Yes, yes, yes.
Feel confident, stay fresh.
Hi. Is it supposed to be that time of the month?
Yes. I got Ya's confidence, I got
Yes.
we got Ya's protection, I got
Yas Extra Long Sanitary Pad for extra comfort.
we got Ya's protection.
We're looking for you, the next millionaire. We know of your stressful routine. From those 12-hour flights across the Atlantic to your hustle through traffic every day. From burning the midnight oil to that laptop that never sleeps. We know where you are in life, and we know where you want to go. Let us take you there. Thinking investment? Think Dusk Capital. Dusk Capital. We see a millionaire in you.
Every day, I try to create something new, but I always remember my roots. Modern grooves meet traditional beats. That's how my music speaks. That's why I love my Lux, traditional fragrance with a modern twist of floral beauty oil for soft, fragrant skin. My roots, my modernity. It's all a part of me.
I am Nandi Mateta. I am more than you can see, just like Lex.
This be Madame Rosa. I did for you. She be diva of all hairstylists. She knows say I did here.
Hello.
Hey, no problem. This one, it be cool chop cra. After all, I be Royal King Cracker, made with real milk butter and the goodness of wheat to keep you going. To all you busy bees, I did for you.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
I love to eat a tasty breakfast in the morning. Something delicious and healthy, filled with vitamins. That's my day right, makes me so bright. Keeps my body happy. Let me tell you about what I eat. It's my secret. Hooch, crunchy, crunch, cornflakes. Hooch, crunchy, crunch, cornflakes. Hooch, crunchy, crunch, cornflakes. Yeah. Hooch, crunchy, crunch, cornflakes. Wow! I say hooch, crunchy, crunch, cornflakes. Hooch, crunchy, crunch, cornflakes. Crunchy!
Yes, if you really want to do something, no matter what it is, you still do whatever you have to do to make it. Sleeping there wasn't anything for me because back in my mom's house, I have my own room. I was okay. My mom was taking care of us. It's because of what I want that made me sleep on the floor. So to me, I was okay. But Posha, she would always cry, look at where we are sleeping. When are we going to make it? I'm like, I'm okay. I'm okay. Because I've seen what she wants. I had it back in my hometown. But I didn't want to be there. I wanted to be somewhere different. So she saying that now, I mean, who's asking spirit is be like me. So I'm like, I'm like, I'm okay. Don't worry. Very soon everything will be fine. She's like, you keep advising me. I'm like, you are here, you see, I'll make it one day. So that's what happened.
Gradually through movies, you started producing content, your own TV content. Where was the funding from? Was the money from movies enough for you to divert into having your own TV content?
Yeah, I started doing it and I had sponsors.
Okay.
Yeah, it was on Cineplus. So there was this marketers who I was working with. They bring in sponsors and they take their commissions. So that was what was keeping the show I use it to pay the airtime, and then I would just get the crew and everything done. So it was okay. I was making something out of it. It was okay for me.
Then, just as your TV show was really picking up and you started having a feat in the industry, you had people criticizing you, your person, who you were, your past, and some could even judge what your future was going to be.
Yeah.
How difficult was it for you?
It was so difficult because you know what I'm about to talk about. You even called me. I was there when I had a phone call, people threatening, blackmailing me. I should pay 50,000 Ghana. If not, they're going to break my home. I should tell my husband to give them money and all that. And it wasn't easy, but I had people who were ready to stand with me. And I always say my past will always remain my past, because my past can't determine my future. It's only God who knows what is ahead of me.
Because they were accusing you of so many things. Yeah. Some said you were a lesbian. Was that true?
That was their thought. Because they told me, "Nano da uba industry mu. If I have Ghana, uba nano da uye TV show, so you ever bring it down." They said it. I have the recording. They said it. They cut the call. So the next day they started chatting me. And we have videos of you. If you don't bring 50,000, you will send it to your husband. And I'm like, oh, my husband, he knows everything. So don't worry. If it's him, then bring it out. If it's my mom, I'm fine. Like if it's my husband, bring it out. But if it's my mom, that's where the problem is. And then they called my mom. They called my mom on phone. And to tell me, oh, my friend, no bonny thing. Auntie Abena, and you're saying, Abena Ghana. What did he say? My mom she started crying. And you're the neighbor, Monday, more expected what people seem, more expected, you're the neighbor, you be green anymore as a part. Then they started talking. Then my mom called me, she was crying. And I'm like, Mom, whatever it is, you have to forget about it. Because these people just leave there, let them do whatever they want to do. I'm okay, Daddy is okay, so me, I don't care. Let them do whatever they want to do. And my mom is like, Abner, they'll bring it. I'm like, oh, let them bring it. Me, I want story to trend. So let them bring it. And I went on that radio, Hello FM, and we were just talking. I just said, this is what some people are saying. So for me giving them money, if I have some donation that I do, so I would use that money to pay school fees of these orphans. So they should just bring it, like they should bring it. If they have my video, they should bring it. I'm waiting. That's what happened.
How did you break it to your husband?
When I met him, there was nothing that I didn't tell him. I told him everything about me. So he knew everything about me before even we started going out. And you know, people, they don't know anything. All that they know is like, they say your husband is married. This, you're riding a car, you're doing that. So, okay, so they're like, okay, we will make sure your husband leaves you. I'm like, oh, okay, glory be to God. We are waiting. So that's what happened. They called me on no number. They called me. They said they'll make sure they make me useless and hopeless. If it's my basso, now that I'm in industry, if it's my basso, I should wait and see.
Did you offend anybody in the industry?
No, Mommy, you know this industry. Even you sitting here doing restoration is another thing for somebody. So that's how it is. I never offended anybody. I don't know who offended, like I offended whoever I insulted or something, but that's what they said do. And
mostly when you're a young girl and you have all this fame, most people do not expect that you would get a man to settle with. Was that your case?
No. To me, I believe every woman's dream is not about cars and houses. Mm-hmm. It's about settling down, having a husband and having a baby. So to me, that was my dream and my passion, something I wanted to do. And having my husband, like anything I want to do, he supports me. So I'm like, oh, I still have this person and he allows me to do whatever I want to do. So what is keeping me from my job and then my home? So I was okay with it. And then having a baby was something that...
How long have you been married?
3 years.
3 years?
Yeah.
And throughout your pregnancy, you were so quiet. Nobody even knew you were pregnant? Because most people felt if you're married, I don't know. So it was like, in the eyes of people, even your childbirth delayed a little. Because in Ghana, when you get married, in 2 months, you should be pregnant too. So
Magic.
If by 6 months you are not pregnant, it's like, hey, check you. Now say, and you had been married a year, 2 years, 2 years on, we were not seeing any baby.
Yeah.
And all we could see was beautiful you all over social media. Were there times it got to you that why am I not having my own child?
No, at first I wasn't bothered. He told me I should relax and just focus on my career. Like, whenever I'm ready, I shouldn't mind what people will say because I'm young. So it's not like I'm old and I'm eager to get a baby. So whenever I want to have a baby, I should just have it. So he was supporting me. So whatever you say, if it's not that me, I'm not bothered. Whatever you sit in your home, whatever you say, I don't care. As far as he's okay with whatever I'm doing, I'm cool. Because at the end of the day, he's the one I'm with. He's my husband, my family, my friend, my everything now. So whatever he wants is what I will do.
What do you
Not
do?
what you sit in your home and say, I don't care.
Why did you hide with your pregnancy? Nobody saw you pregnant.
Yeah, only my cousin. I started dressing this kind of boo-boo. And they're like, yeah, Fatah. I'm like, yeah, I want to, I'm a married man, I want to be decent. But I was keeping it. Because of my experience with friends and other people, now trust is something that I really have to work on. I don't trust people. Because telling you, I'm pregnant, I don't want anybody to know. The next moment, it will be everywhere.
How bad did your friends hurt you in the past?
It's not about them hurting me. I think it was me allowing people to do what they did to me.
To you?
Yes. So coming back to my senses and realizing who I am and who I want to be, there are some people I don't have to mingle with anymore. I have to move from their level in class to another because of what I want to be in future. Your friends determine who you want to be and where you want to be. Yeah, so I decided, no, I want to be this. So from now, it's not like I don't want to talk to them. I'm like, hey, I have to say, I'm off.
And you've moved on.
Yeah, but not like first that they will come to my house, we'll be going here, eating food. No. Now it's about, even was like, oh, yeah, I'm fine. This kind of fake smile, just do it and I'm done. There's nothing about me. There's nothing you know. It's just me, my God, and my husband. I'm done.
So you carried it so well, and at a point you just decided to leave this place and go have your child.
Yes.
Why do you all want to leave here and go have your
children? No, because that time I was 7 months and I knew maybe I'll be going somewhere. And someone will see me.
And the alarm
so
will
I had
blow.
to just fast cry so that I'll just have my baby and then come back.
Aside trust, was it fear? Were you afraid something could happen to you and your unborn child?
You can never trust anyone. Aside even being trust, we also have people that they wish bad things would happen. They never wish good for you, so they can do anything. So I decided to keep it to myself, so I deliver, and then I'll give glory to God. That's what happened.
How was childbirth as first-time mother?
Mommy, it's not easy. The spitting. You sleep on your side, like
for so long.
Oh. It's not easy, but it's beautiful when you see your baby.
Are you going to do it again?
Yes.
I thought you said it's not easy. You're going to do it again?
Yeah, it's like that. When I was pregnant, I'm like, Mimi, this is painful when I was giving birth. But now when I see my baby, I'm like, like 3 years time, I have to start
planning for another one.
It's nice.
I remember the days I just couldn't go to the gym because it was that time of the month. Yas extra long sanitary pad took the worry away. Easy.
Yas comfort, I got Yas confidence, I got Yas.
The new Yas extra long sanitary pad is the joy of every woman. It is extra absorbent and fits perfect. Don't allow anything to hold you back when it's that time.
Wow.
Yes.
Feel confident, stay fresh.
Hi. Is it supposed to be that time of the month?
Yes. I got Yas confidence. I got
Yes.
We got Yas protection. I got
Yas extra long sanitary pad for extra comfort.
We got yes protection.
We're looking for you, the next millionaire. We know of your stressful routine. From those 12-hour flights across the Atlantic to your hustle through traffic every day. From burning the midnight oil to that laptop that never sleeps. We know where you are in life, and we know where you want to go. Let us take you there. Thinking investment? Think Dusk Capital. Dusk Capital. We see a millionaire in you.
Every day, I try to create something new, but I always remember my roots. Modern grooves meet traditional beats. That's how my music speaks. That's why I love my Lux. Traditional fragrance with a modern twist of floral beauty oil for soft, fragrant skin. My roots, my modernity. It's all a part of me.
I am Nandi Mateta. I am more than you can see, just like Lex.
This be Madame Rosa. I did for you. She be diva of all hairstylists. She knows say I did here.
Hello.
Hey, no problem. This one, it be cool chop cra. After all, I be Royal King Cracker, made with real milk butter and the goodness of wheat to keep you going. To all you busy bees, I did for you.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
I love to eat a tasty breakfast in the morning. Something delicious and healthy, filled with vitamins. That's my day right, makes me so bright. Keeps my body happy. Let me tell you about what I eat. It's my secret. Hooch, crunchy, crunch, cornflakes. Hooch, crunchy, crunch, cornflakes. Hooch, crunchy, crunch, cornflakes. Hooch, crunchy, crunch, cornflakes. Wow! I say hooch, crunchy, crunch, cornflakes. Hooch, crunchy, crunch, cornflakes. Crunchy!
It's a good feeling.
What has been your most challenging experience in this industry?
That was when I started acting. Way back in Kumasi, you know, some of the stars, they'll be like, I don't want to act with this person. We're about that many age, I don't want to act with you. Director, cast another person, you know.
Oh, really?
It happens. Ask Mr. Sifa, they are aware. They know, sometimes you come on sets and then they will call another person because the star will be like, me here we were set so. Me I call me any age, man. On country, they will tell the director. So in a way, they're like, who they call you ever for a bag or no? You per se, yes, it's not how so you go, we call you back and then you come. By the time you realize the movie is out. So some of the crew will tell you, this person, why in the day? Also one person new age, man. You know, they keep saying that. But me, I was okay with it. And it got to a time where I was okay with all of them. So I'm like, it's part of it.
Would you still get such experiences?
No, now, dear, no. No. For some time, I even stopped acting because I wanted to have a baby. So I wanted to focus. You know, you go to hospital, they're like, just because of your medicines and all that. So I stopped going on set. They will call me. I'm like, hey, I'm shooting my program. You said to them, see, today I'm shooting my program. Okay, can you come? Then them, see, you know the program. We have to shoot two each day. I don't want them to know I don't want to come. So that's what happened. But it's all good. It's an experience.
It is. If you could turn back the hands of time, is there anything you would change or do differently?
Yes, I will avoid friends.
It looks like they've really hurt you in the past.
I think I have hurt myself. Because if I was stable and focused to myself, all the things that I've been through wouldn't have happened. So whatever happened, I blame myself, not anyone.
What are some of the stuff you allowed yourself to go through with friends?
A lot. Everything. But God being so good.
A lot is not saying anything.
Some of the things like sometimes, you know, you're with a friend and then another thing any small thing, they will turn it to be something else.
A big deal when it's not a big deal.
Yeah, it's not even when you are doing something good, they will turn it because of jealousy or something. All the time, there's issue. Like
you are always out there.
Yeah.
Constantly.
I think...
do you believe in God?
Yes.
What do you think has been his role in everything you've become?
I think whatever I've been through was meant to be. And whatever I went through was meant to be, and then for him to guide me and to make me who he wants me to be. Yes. Because without the past, I don't think I would be where I am now, loving my family, being with my kid, and trusting God. Because it was friends, everything. I'll take a phone, hey, Charlie, this, so what do you think I should do? And then they will advise me. That time, I was supposed to talk to God. I was supposed to pray on certain things. But because I was trusting in other people, it was all about friends. Hey, say. And then the time I realized it was
too late.
Yeah, it was too late.
A lot had happened.
Yes.
So can I assume that your friends put out such a story like you being a lesbian, and now you have the opportunity, I would want you to clear the air?
Mommy, whatever happens in the past is my past. And I always say, I'm okay with whatever anybody thinks
about you,
about me. As far as I'm okay with my husband, with my family, and okay with myself. Whatever you say, it's your own cup of tea. To me, I don't care. But I'll make sure the mistakes I did
in the past,
yes, wouldn't come again. Now that I'm sitting here, no.
So you no longer open your home to anybody?
No, you can't, no. You wouldn't even know I'm home for you to come. No, it won't happen.
What has your relationship with God lately changed about your life?
Everything. Because I realized when things started, all those things started popping up, and then I started crying and praying. And whatever I opened my mouth to say, I can boldly say has come to pass. Whatever I prayed about, he listened.
He answered.
Yeah, then he answered my prayers. And I'm so thankful to God for everything.
Do you believe God is a God of chances?
Chances?
Yeah. People believe that God just gives second chances. But I believe he's a God of many chances. No matter how much you think your situation is messed up to, he would always have a way of solving and coming through for you. Do you believe the same?
Yeah, because he's a good father. And he welcomes his kids, our children. He opens up to us.
So looking at everything you've been through and how God has been faithful to you in spite of your shortcomings, do you sit back and say that, okay, everything Daddy did was for my own good? If it had not happened, I wouldn't have been pushed to become who I am today.
Yes. I think whatever happens was meant to be. And I thank God for that.
So are you in a good place with him now?
Yeah, we talk every day. Yeah, we talk every day. I'm okay with him. At first, it wasn't easy, but I got to understand whatever was meant to happen was meant to be. So.
If he was, I'm sure you'd have become a daddy's girl and you wouldn't even want to pursue your dreams.
Yeah,
you would want to be with daddy. And we wouldn't see Abena Ghana today.
Yeah.
And you also have a lot of passion when it comes to helping others. Why are you that passionate? Today, you're in the hospital. Tomorrow, you're in the prisons. Tomorrow, you're here. Why that passion?
Yeah, I believe I had nothing. So if God was able to help me be where I am, even if I have one city, I must share with those people.
So what is the main focus of the Kunaman Foundation, which is your foundation?
Okay, my main focus and aim for it is to help the orphans and the aged women. Yeah, the widows. Because my granny, she was a widow and she was taking care of us. So she's an inspiration to me. So helping those people, she's no more. Anytime I do it, I feel like I'm doing it for my granny. and it makes me happy.
It makes you.
Yeah, and also to thank God for what He has done for me.
You proudly say it everywhere you go that, yes, you're a Abena girl, you're from Brekum. When you're home, back home, how do they receive you?
When I go to my hometown.
When you go to Brekum?
Yeah, of course. You know, some people, they'll be happy. Others will be like, if you saw your style today and the watcher. But majority appreciates me speaking the Bono and always mentioning my hometown and letting people know, the BA people too, we can do something. Like now, people have started joining production homes from my side. At first, they were scared to even come out to mingle with people because when they speak, people start to laugh. Our language, not mostly. So now they are okay. They are bold to talk and to do other things.
So Abner, what are you doing to support your community?
Okay, I did a project for the Readers 2015, and I'm planning to do something again this year, hopefully.
So as a new mother, what should we expect from you henceforth?
A lot. I want to be like you, so.
Amen. You have to be better than me.
Okay, I'll be better than you.
Amen.
To make you proud.
Amen. Amen. I'm so proud of you. Thank you very much for coming. And I'm sure what you've shared today, most girls will just not look at the glamorous end, but will take into an account every story you've shared, every tear you've shed on this show today to make their lives even better than yours. So that when they see you someday, they'll tell you, Abena, I listened to your story and it changed my life. So thank you very much for coming.
And thanks for having me.
Before you go out, give you something little to take home from our sponsor, Yaz. Yeah, so I give you Yaz products and I'll give you hooch cornflakes as well.
Yummy.
Yummy. Go and eat from you. You need more breast milk for the baby. So a very big thank you to Yaz Washing Powder and Yaz Honey Tree Pad, to Hooch Corn and Choco Flakes, to Das Capital, La Palm Royal Beach Hotel. I'm saying a very big thank you to GTP for this beautiful fabric. Ophelia of ABS Collection, thank you very much for this beautiful style. I'm really loving it. So easy going. To Rojuanhairstudio.com and Kokompe Eye Clinic. Jemima, thank you very much for my Caribbean twist. And to Abiba Locks, thank you so much for styling this beautiful Caribbean twist into this portable look. Don't you like it? It's great. You love it. Yeah. Thank you. So Abiba Locks, thank you very much. To Divine Cassie, Divine, thank you very much for my makeup. To you, our viewers at home, thank you so much. You keep supporting us, you keep watching us, and you make us number one, and I'm so proud of you. Our studio audience, thank you very much. To all our YouTube subscribers, if you've missed any episode, you can go to our YouTube channel, that is Restoration TV GH. Kindly subscribe so that every time new content is put there, you can watch it from wherever you are in the world. And always do remember, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. We'll see you same time next week. I am Stacy.
Welcome to the end of the tunnel. I see a bright light shining through, and it's just for you. There is hope.